Hey guys, hope your summer went well. Currently back at Quinnipiac, so I'm just going to make this video for the e-board to give you guys a quick tour of what the website has to offer. Sorry for the delay of the past 2 weeks. There was a lot of software updates that I had to run on the server for Joomla and some other things, so I had finally got everything up to date. So everything's brand new, up to date, everything's running well. There were a couple errors that I was getting before, but now everything should be fine. Alright, so I'm just going to jump right into this. If you go to qupicap.org/config, that is currently where the site's hosted. Once released to the public, you'll just be able to go to qupicap.org and the same exact page will come up. But for now, it's just kind of on a private directory so that only myself and the e-board can take a look around and fix any errors that may be. So right when you go to the website, you're going to land right into this home page right here, and as you can see, got a little welcome to PyCap message, and then a scroller. This is a news scroller. You can use these arrows to go back and forth. These are just recent news articles that are actually taken from the news category. So this will just scroll for the top 3 newest articles. You can highlight over it. When you highlight it stops. You can click on it. You can click read more, or just click the picture, and it'll bring you right to the news article. So that's that, just basic news scroller. And then on the bottom here, this is one thing that needs to be updated. This is where I want to put like a little paragraph or two, welcome message, just a message saying welcome to Quinnipiac, just some basic info about us. So whoever's in charge of doing that, we need that as soon as possible, so we can finally get this website up and complete. I have a list of everything that needs to be done. I'm going to be sending this video in an email to Eric Cody so he can just send it out to everyone else. So I'll have a list in the email so everyone knows what they have to do. But alright, so that's the news scroll. I got the little welcome message. Down here, just some Facebook and Twitter links. That's only on the home page. When you go onto other pages, as you'll see later, there's integrated Facebook and Twitter feeds. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so on the over here we have a little sidebar just with some basic things. I didn't feel like they should be put up here because they're not as important as these links. They're kind of just like, the newsletter, brother bios, history, and then the login. So I just feel like this sidebar is kind of it's more of a sidebar than the top main bar. So if you click on the newsletter, real simple, just brings you right to the PyCap newsletter. You can view it. This is the most up-to-date one, I think. Every time we have a new newsletter, I'll just update it, and then I'll keep an archive of all the newsletters that people will be able to view. But yeah, so that's the newsletter. And if you go to Our Brothers, now the thing with the brother bios, right now I just have a couple, just so you can get a feel for what they'll look like. But I got all the brother bios from Brandon Bell, and they're all like really, really messy. There's like no format to any of them. A lot of them are missing information. So I don't know. We can sit down and meet maybe one day next week and figure out if we want to reformat the brother bios, have everyone resubmit them, because they're really just like all over the place. And I mean, I just kind of uploaded the ones that were mostly put together, but I mean, some of them are just like one-word answers, nothing, like right here, like I mean, it's just, there was really no format, so I didn't know how to put it together. So I kind of just sloughed it all together, just so you guys can see that this is how the brother bios will be formatted. Essentially, it'll just be kind of a list of all our brothers in alphabetical order, and everyone will be able to click it and see. But I would kind of like the format to be something like this, where it's like hometown, date of birth, hobbies and interests, major. I think we can take this out, but we can sit down and meet about that, and we'll talk about it and see exactly what we want to do. But that's the brother bios. This could be a basic list of all our brothers and bios in alphabetical order. It's pretty simple. For the history, I think I did actually get an email, but I'm not sure if you guys want to use it. If we do, I think I got one from Mike DePasquale. But this is essentially just going to be our chapter history, the history of our chapter. Now the email I got was just like 2 paragraphs information. I can put that up there, but it's not going to really look that good. We should really do something that's like 3 to 5 paragraphs, have like at least a full page of information and a couple pictures in there too, showing progression. I can throw up the history that I got right now, but that's something that really needs to be revised. So yeah, again, we'll sit down, we'll talk about all this. We'll have a meeting next e-board or next chapter, which I think is next Sunday. So, but yeah, for the history, we should really redo it. The email that I got was like 3 paragraphs of information, no pictures or anything like that. So we might want to revisit that, just so it looks better. Don't want to have anything look bad on the website. But and then this is a link to the member login. We'll get to that in a little bit. Then the news page. Oh yeah, right. On the home page, you guys see the Facebook and Twitter, just no fancy integration. once you go to any other page, the Facebook and Twitter integration is on the side. It scrolls as you move, it scrolls down with you. If you just hover over it, it's all the recent updates on Facebook. For our Facebook page, you can see more. You can see who likes it. You can like it yourself if you haven't. And Twitter is essentially the same thing. Just hover over it. Here's all the recent tweets. You can follow it. You can click on us, bring you right to the Twitter page. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. That's pretty cool integration. Here's all the recent chapter news. Again, this is just going to be an archive of news articles that I don't know who's going to be in charge of writing, but they'll just email them to me, and I'll upload them to the website. These articles right now are total BS. Like, I just got them right off the PyCap.org website. I just took some random text and some random pictures and put them together. But as you can see, the featured article will be right up here. And then as you scroll down, it'll be in date order. It'll scroll down. You'll have different articles here, and you know, if the article was long enough, I'll have like a little read more. You can click on it, and it'll bring you to the separate article. And then what will happen is essentially it'll have maybe 10 articles on this page, and then you'll be able to see an archive of all older articles. So for this page, we need at least 3 articles, 3 recent news articles. So whoever's in charge of that, if they can just type up some articles, I need at least 1 picture for each article. So if we can get that together, that'd be nice. Because right now, if you look on the home page, it's just scrolling through these articles, but they're all BS, you know. So I don't really want to go public with just a bunch of BS articles. But yeah, that's that. So we need some news articles too before we go public. In the About Us, this is something that was requested in an About Us page. Again, I don't know. I got to recheck my email. I don't think I got an email for About Us. Whoever's in charge of this, again, same thing as our history. I'd like it to be at least 3 to 5 paragraphs long, and then a couple pictures, just so it looks nice. If it's just like 5 sentences of text, it's got to look really bland. It's not going to look well put together at all. So I mean, you don't even have to put it in any format. Just send me 3 to 5 paragraphs and like 2 or 3 pictures. I'll format everything so it looks really good, looks really cool. I'll decorate it up a little bit so it fits well and meshes with the website well. But I can't just put like 5 sentences on this because there's going to be like a little paragraph. It's going to be like nothing. So that's another thing that needs to be done is the About Us page. The events page, this is just a integrated Gmail calendar. This is what is it? QUPyCat@gmail.com. This is the events calendar. Right now, I don't think there's anything on it, but again, once events start to get added to this calendar, they'll come up. Just your basic Gmail calendar, be able to click on events, see them, see where they are, see what time they are. So everything's fine there though. Just when we add events to the calendar, make sure it's on the events calendar. Alright, for photos, this is pretty cool actually. Right now there's only 1 photo album, but what it'll be multiple photo albums stacked down. So we can have multiple photo albums for different events. So if we do an event with like any other different fraternity or sorority, we can have different photo albums. If we have our own event, if we just have anything like I just created this general picture just to show the functionality of the photo albums. Another thing is I need all the photos. I haven't gotten any photos yet. Any photos that need to be uploaded to the website, please email them to me. I'll upload them. But as of now, I haven't gotten anything. But you click on the gallery. You know, you can search through the gallery. You can click on the photo, and you'll see the full-fledged photo. You know, it'll have a title, our official logo. Again, this is BS. I just need to upload some content just so functionality can be displayed. But like down here, you'll be able to you can download the photo. You can once you're logged in, you can rate the photo. You can make comments. You know, there's a lot of different cool stuff you can do with the photo album. You guys will be able to go on this and get a hands-on. You know, you can just mess with everything. All you guys have accounts, so that's not a problem. But yeah, you can make comments. You can rate photos. It'll be pretty cool to have that kind of integration. And you can also, once you're logged in, which we'll get to in like a second, you'll be able to favorite photos and stuff like that. Also, right up here is a little search bar, kind of like a Google search integration. Just type whatever you want, like, you know, events. You enter, you know, and it'll search the entire site, you know, category, you know, blah blah blah. So that's just a cool little search feature. All right, so now I guess we'll hop into the members section. This is pretty cool. I think this is the coolest part of the site. Everyone on eBoard right now has an account. Once we go live, I'll make everyone in the fraternity account. Right now, your logins are your first name with your last name, no spaces like this. Mine would be Chris Coop. And your password is defaultly *shield, 1 word. I'll send this in the email as well, just so you guys have a reference. I'll send an email to everyone who's signed up with their username and password. But everyone should have already received an email with their username and password. If you haven't, I'll resend it again. but it's your first name followed by your last name, no spaces, and then the password is defaultly *shield. Once you log in, you'll be able to change it. I've already changed mine. So you can also just some basic things. If you forgot your password, forgot your username, it can all be retrieved for you. You can include your remember me, so you're always logged in. But you just type your username and password, click login or enter. And when you log in, it brings you to your little profile page. This is just like a little nothing. You can edit these. You can edit all these settings. You can edit your profile. Here's your name, your username, registration date, just basic stuff. Nothing really important. But, you're logged in, so now you're actually logged to the site. And what's cool is when you log in, it gives you this little menu up here. That's kind of like the members menu. So I guess we'll start with the discussion board. This is kind of like our replacement for the Facebook group. This is a forum board. If any of you guys have used forums before, you know what I'm talking about. If not, it's real simple. You have topics, and then you have threads. You click a thread. This is just a demo, just so you guys can see the functionality. Here would be a topic. Say the topic was general content, and one of them was just random talk. This is just random stuff that I'm just uploading content just to show functionality. But you can see, you can upload an avatar, has a person's name, their post count, if they're online, what their status is. Like I'm a brother. Again, eBoards will say executive board member, and it's really simple. Really simple. I'm sure most of you guys have used a forum. If not, I can explain it to you a little better. But I assume everyone, or most of you, if not everyone, has fooled around in a forum before. And then there's also cool things like your mailbox. This is the server is busy at the moment. Got an error. All right, that's weird. That shouldn't happen. All right, I gotta take a look at that. But yeah, you can edit your profile. Oh man, hold on a sec. Worst timing in the world. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to edit this out of the video. Okay, there we go. That's weird. Looks like server had a little downtime for a second there. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. All right, so again, go to your mailbox. And you can create a new message, and you can message anyone. Say I wanted to message Eric Cody, just type his name, and it's private messaging. Like Facebook has messaging, our website has messaging. That's pretty cool. And here's forums. This we're gonna need to sit down and talk about what categories we want, what topics we want, because I'm not sure how you guys want to organize that. So we'll sit down, we'll meet with that. I have a list of everything that needs to be done. I'll just attach it in the email. But you can edit your profile. You can change your location. I don't know why mine says United Kingdom. That should be United States. You can upload an avatar. You can have a signature. You can upload all your personal stuff. Real basic stuff. Just your basic profile. So that's the discussion board. Essentially, our replacement for Facebook. That'll be more set up. That's gonna be pretty cool. And then. I just threw this in there just in case. Any sort of time you want to poll the fraternity, I have this voting section. I just made a basic one. How do you like the site? You'll be able to, when you click it, you'll be able to vote on any of the options. You see the results here. It's all anonymous, so you don't know who said what, anything like that. So we can have multiple polls running at once, and polls can run for a certain amount of time. Over here you can see the status right now. This poll is not running. It's red, which means that the poll has stopped. You can't vote anymore. You can see the amount of votes. You can see when the voting starts, when it ends, what poll it is, and it's all anonymous again. So, this may be something we want to look into for voting for prospective members. If you want to bring that online, this way everyone has like 24 to 48 hours to think it over. We can set the time and the date when it starts, when it stops. Everyone votes. It's all anonymous, and then we'll have the results in right there. So we can do something like that, or any other sort of poll you want to do. If there's any sort of change in the fraternity, any sort of voting, we can bring it online. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, now the chat function right now I disabled the chat room. It's not enabled yet. This is one thing that I have to do a little bit more work on, but I can just show you what it'll look like at least. It runs on Java. If you don't have Java, download it, java.com. It's free. I assume all you guys have it because you have to use it for some of the MyQ stuff. But it's a basic chat room. Everyone will be able to chat. There'll be a list. Right now you see, the chat room is disabled. I just got to fix that. I got to enable it and fix up some things before before it's live. That'll only take like a day for me to do, though. It's not a big deal. But you'll be able to. There'll be multiple channels, so there can be like a public channel, an executive board member channel, and everyone will be able to chat. You can send emoticons. Everyone. It's only fraternity only brothers, but it's live chat. So if you're just sitting on Facebook or something, it's kind of like your Facebook chat, but for the podcast fraternity. So you can go on the chat room and you can private message people. It's pretty cool. There'll be more about this later once I get this fully set up. It's basically fully set up. It's all developed and everything. I just need to enable the chat room and throw in some user accounts, and that's basically it. But yeah, the chat would be pretty cool. All right, and then messages. This is just a link to private messages. If you get any private messages, you'll be able to send messages, receive messages, reply to messages, just like Facebook messages. Just for the website. And then I just threw in a link to pay dues. You click it, opens up a new tab, and it should bring you right to, let's see, omegafy.com is where it should bring you. I don't know why it's taking so long to load. Do I have? Yeah. Okay, yeah, there it goes. So yeah, you just click that link here. I'll show you again. I don't know why it took so long. Pay dues brings you right to Omegafy. Just a quick reference, if just to remind people they need to pay dues. So you just log in, blah blah blah. All right, and then to log out, this is something that I want to update. I'm not sure exactly how to, but you just go right into you click members and you just click log out, and then you're logged out. All right, so real quick, let me just run through the list of stuff that needs to be done. The brother bios need to be reformatted, and all of them need to be uploaded. The welcome message on the home page needs to be set up. I need to, it needs to be like 1 or 2 paragraphs, nothing long, no pictures or anything, just a brief welcome message. I need at least 3 news stories. The history page needs to be revamped, pictures, more content, things like that. I need all the photos, any photos that you guys want uploaded to the site. I need them, and preferably organized, where essentially if you have photos of one event and another event, separate them by event so I can upload them into different photo albums. If they're not organized like that, it'll just be a really big mess. All the photos will be uploaded in one big album, and there won't be any organization to that. So essentially, if you could send me, send me event 1, event 2, and then I can upload them into their respective folders. So the photos need to be emailed to me. The forms need to be set up. We just need to talk about what topics we want, what content we want, yada yada. We got to sit down and talk about that basically. And then the About Us page also needs to be set up. So those are the things that need to be done before we go live. Mostly, I'm kind of done with everything. I just need all of the content from you guys. So I don't know who's in charge of what. I'm gonna send this email out to Eric Cody, and then Eric can send it to the rest of eBoard. I don't know who's in charge of what, but that's what I need from everyone before we can go live. The only thing I need to do is set up the chat room, which will take me a matter of 3 hours at most. Everything else, I just need content. That's it. I just need content. I don't feel comfortable bringing the website live without any content on it, because it's gonna look empty. Right now there's like 1 photo, no About Us page, no history page. The news stories are bullshit, and there are no forum topics. And there's no brother bios. So there's a lot of content that needs to be uploaded. To upload the content, it takes a little bit of time on my end, but not much. So basically, everyone, if you could, just get your content to me ASAP. I'll upload it as soon as I can on my end. And then once all this stuff is done, then the website's live. Then QUpodcast.org will be officially live. I would like to announce it the first chapter meeting. Truthfully, I would like to do that. I'm going to be sending it. Today's Friday. Yeah, today is Friday, August 24th. I'm sending this email out today to Eric. So we have over a week to get all this stuff set up, and I'm just going to upload this video on YouTube. So, all right, that's about it. I will see you guys next week. I'm here right now. If any of you guys want to hang out, I'm free all weekend, so just let me know. All right, guys, I'll see you later.